The boy never ate peaches, but every day he would scrape off the peach fuzz and collect it in a pen cap. Whenever he walked past the housekeeper, he would quietly take off the pen cap and sprinkle the fuzz on her. Soon, the housekeeper started coughing nonstop because she was allergic to peaches. She had to go to the hospital. At that moment, the boy's father followed her and secretly took photos of her coughing. Then he lied to the rich lady of the house, saying the housekeeper had tuberculosis. The lady got scared and planned to talk to the housekeeper, but she didn't know that the father had already warned the girl in the house. The girl quickly sprinkled more peach fuzz on the housekeeper. When the rich lady went upstairs, she saw the housekeeper coughing like crazy. Then, the father squeezed hot sauce onto the tissues the housekeeper had thrown away, making it look like blood. The rich lady thought the housekeeper was really sick and fired her right away. After that, the father pretended to be kind and recommended a top-level housekeeper. But this new housekeeper was actually his wife. Now, the whole family, father, mother, son, and daughter, had jobs in the rich man's house. While the rich family was on vacation, they partied inside the big house. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. It was the housekeeper they had framed and fired. She said she had forgotten something and came back in the heavy rain. The mother opened the door for her, but the housekeeper went straight to the basement. To the mother's surprise, there was a secret door in the basement. She followed her and discovered the housekeeper's husband living in a small hidden room. It turned out the secret room was built by the previous owner, and only the housekeeper knew about it. Now the mother knew too. The housekeeper dropped to her knees and begged her to keep the secret, but the mother refused and said she would call the police. They started arguing. At that moment, the rest of the family, who had been eavesdropping on the stairs, suddenly fell down. The housekeeper saw their faces and instantly understood everything. She took out her phone and recorded a video to threaten them. While the housekeeper and her husband were distracted, the four family members quickly jumped on them and tied them up. The two of them couldn't fight back, but then the phone rang. Because of the bad weather, the rich couple couldn't travel and would be home in 5 minutes. After hanging up, the family cleaned up fast. The mother cooked noodles, the father dragged the housekeeper and her husband back to the basement, and the kids cleaned the house. But before they finished, the rich couple came home. Luckily, they didn't notice anything and just fell asleep on the couch. The four quietly left the house. The crisis was over, for now. But what would they do about the two people still locked in the basement?